Hey llamas and alpacas, this is Livy and welcome to another episode of Alpaca Power. Now, first of all, thank you so much for the support you showed me on last week's video of Alpaca Power. The support was amazing, it went really well, and I'm just so happy about it because I love doing creepy content on the channel as well as other things too, but doing creepy content is one of my favorite things to do on the channel. And also shout out to Blame It On George and Scarefeeder because they both took a look at my video and told me thank you for their shout outs. So, you're welcome, you two, and thank you for checking out my video. It means a lot to me. Now, in today's video, there are so many alpaca videos on YouTube. Like, most of them are cute and all that, but there are also some that are quite creepy and have a little dark side to the story, or urban legend, as you can say. So here are the top 10 alpaca YouTube urban legends. Number 10, Obey the Alpaca. In the beginning of this, you see a Star Paca character singing Itsy Bitsy Alpaca in another language. And then it starts speeding up, and then pretty soon you see a cross-dressed alpaca with paralysis just walking around, dancing around. Legend says that if you watch this video, that bad things will happen to you. And, by the way, like, the video itself is not creepy, it's just people kind of made it creepy, because, the alpaca in there is a very, very well-known alpaca, and even has his own documentary. So, they just did some special edits to it to make it a little bit creepier, and I truly don't really believe that bad things will happen to you if you watch the video. But I really don't want to chance it because I am superstitious, or whatever that word is. And also at the end of the video, there's a random picture of a realistic alpaca. Okay, and number 9, Paca Mayor. In this video, you would see random pictures of alpaca twins, fields of flowers with alpacas hopping around, and even some creepy alpaca clowns. And the audio of this is this high pitch, that noise that alpaca makes, that humming noise, or sometimes they call it bleeding. Not bleeding, bleeding. I can't say it right. But it's not bleeding like you're bleeding. It is so high pitched that people say you get this feeling of paranoia, and it feels like there's someone behind you just watching you, or the alpaca's breathing down your neck. Like, I've watched it, but I have to say, I highly don't recommend you watching this video with headsets, or especially earbuds. Or if you do, make sure it's on really, really low, because the sound will hurt your ears. So, that's the legend for that. And in number 8, we have Cursed Kleenex Alpaca Ad. Now, this is a popular Japanese urban legend about 30s alpacas, a baby alpaca dressed up as a creature, and a regular alpaca just sharing a tissue with the baby alpaca. And them singing this lullaby-like song that some people say sounded like a curse, which I really don't understand because the lyrics do not sound anything like a curse. It sounds more like a lullaby. And there was rumor has it that bad things have happened to the cast and the alpacas and the farm that took place where this commercial is. And some of it was debunked, and this other thing that was said, that some people say it's true and some people say it's not true, is that if you view this video at midnight, it will change. So, try it at your own risk. I don't really want to try it, but just try it at your own risk and tell me whether it changes at midnight or not. Like, I've heard so many different things from different people, so I don't know. And number 7, I feel flufftastic, where you see this robotic, like, alpaca mannequin just singing, I feel flufftastic, hey, hey, hey. And, okay, so it might be just a little strange, not really creepy, but what's the creepy part about it is that the alpaca robot itself was said to be built by a man who slaughters alpacas for fun. And then in the video you see a scene of the outside, like, backyard. Rumor says that that's where he buries the alpacas. And why the alpaca robot says, I feel flufftastic, hey, 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 is because that's what he wants the alpacas to be thinking when they're being slaughtered. Which I really don't understand why. He's just a really sick man. That's all I can say. And number 6, there are no alpacas. Now this one is a little bit odd, and a little bit goes with the theory of what happens after an alpaca dies. So, is there like a special alpaca heaven, or what? So, first you hear this alpaca sitting at a dining room table, looks like in burning hell, saying something in like, you know, like, you can't really understand. And then I'm guessing it's her face fell in the bowl, and then it seemed like the whole thing just rewound itself, and then you found out when she was like, what she actually said is in reverse. What she was saying is, there are no alpacas, which means that once an alpaca's die, there's nothing. There's no heaven, there's no hell, there's no ghost, there's nothing, just plain darkness for an alpaca. Oh, I feel so bad for them. But that's just a theory, so yeah, I'm not going to get into that. And number 5, meat fleece. Now this one, I have a little bit of a hard time understanding this, but there is an analysis about it on Scarefeeder's channel, so I'll have the link to that in the description below, along with the links to all the other videos, even though I probably said that way too early. But anyways, this is a series of videos where there's so many questions and rumors and mystery of what's happening. It seems like most of the videos take place in an abandoned alpaca farm, that it's all dirty and covered with like old hay and dried up alpaca urine and feces. And you would guess that this point of view is from a female alpaca who is held captive, or whatever that word is. I'm not really good with those big words. And she tries to find her way out, and while the capturer or kidnapper or whatever is telling her that she should be happy of what he gave her, because he gave her a home, even though it's not really clean or anything like that. It's not really pleasant. And like I said, there's a whole length of these videos, and they take place like each different time, and they're very confusing for me. I do find it a little bit creepy with that rumor that it's basically about a kidnapper, and also he eventually eats the alpacas that he kidnaps. But please tell me in the comment section below what you understand about this, and please don't send any links, please, because I don't like links in the comment section, so please no links. So, but if you have a better understanding of it than I do, just please tell me in the comment section below. And at number 4, illusion of Pacas. Now, this one is one of my favorites. It's about this alpaca who was very, very sick and had to have this operation that caused her to not be able to see her face again. And she starts having these dreams of what if one day she were to see her face again, and she would be so happy, and she kept having this self-consciousness and worry of what she would look like since she cannot see her face again. And then one day she woke up and she looked in the mirror, and it was terribly, terribly disfigured, and made her wish that she would have not seen her face, which that's pretty sad for something like that to happen to a really, really adorable animal. And number 3, I really apologize if I pronounced the name of this one wrong. It's Alpaca Mordiar Glesfluff. Hopefully I said that correctly. What it is, you see this picture of an alpaca, and everything is red. But slowly, you can see the alpaca just changing its face, like smiling, very, very demonically, and his eyes growing. And some people say it causes paranoia, it causes suicide, and even causes some to scratch their own eyes out, which I don't know, I don't understand why some people would think that, but I don't want a chance watching this because I already have bipolar depression and I don't want to, chance it anymore, because they also said it causes sadness and depression, which I don't need any more of that. So if you want to watch it, go ahead. I chose not to watch it because, like I said, I'm very superstitious and don't want to chance it, but if you want to check it out, just be my guest. And at number 2, blank alpaca soup. Now, there are so many videos and analysis talking about what happened with this video. First, you see an alpaca who's eating from a bowl, which we're guessing is soup. And there are these 2 characters. Well, alpaca's wearing this mask of these characters, and like comforting the alpaca that's eating, and some of them say the alpaca's laughing, and some of it said that he's crying. Some of it said he's eating remains of other alpacas. So what do you guys believe in this video? Like I said, there's so many mysteries to this, and it has been solved a couple of times, but it's still a very uncomfortable thing to watch, and just still a little creepy. But I love it. And number 1, Alpaca 666. Now, this is a classic YouTube alpaca urban legend. There was an alpaca who had a YouTube channel named 666, which got banned, or I can't think of what the other word is. Basically got banned for, blood and gore and all that. And so the channel is gone, but they said if you visit the channel, I will say stuff like, this channel's been terminated and all that. But if you refreshed it a couple of times, the channel will come back and you'll see the alpacas everywhere, like swimming in blood and all that. And when you watch the video, you can't escape the page. You cannot escape the web browser. You cannot even shut down your computer, and it will crash and it will cause a terrible virus. Like, there are videos of people testing it to see if it actually works, but some say it does, some say it doesn't. But since it would cause a huge virus on your computer and crashing, I wouldn't recommend you doing that. Just take their word for it, I guess. So anyways, but that is my top 10 alpaca YouTube urban legends. So tell me in the comment section below which one of these is the creepiest, and I will be doing more of these in the future. So thank you so much. I just love doing creepy content on my channel. And also, like I said earlier, I will be having the regular videos in the description below. And I will also have Scare Feeder and Blame It on George channels in the description below, giving them a shout out again. So thank you very much. And also thank you to all the artists who helped me out with this video. Thank you so much. And check out their Twitters. I'll put them in the the description below, so you can check out their work. But this was Livy, and this has been Live Next. I'll see you next time, my friends. See ya.